My left hand is always in support of my right hand. So the left hand grabs, punches. It's always in support. My left hand is used. Okay? For example, if I've gone that way on one opponent, the left hand will come through that way to the other opponent. So I'll go first shot, one. Left hand comes through the other way. And so it's like dealing with two people. So there's two people there, right, they've given you, one's in front, right. It might be even as simple as this, boom, like that. And then if I haven't got enough room, just straight in with him. But also I know that if I strike him that position through there, he's going over. He's just going through. So this is the bit. You do not do a strike that comes out and goes like that. Because even though, and I've had it where I've knocked people out and they flinch slightly, okay? If they flinch slightly and your technique comes like that, they'll flinch out the way. Okay? But if your technique comes in that direction, they start to flinch. I want to get in on him, and people think you just walk like this. But because I'm right-handed, it's bloody uncomfortable. Set yourself up all the time for your best technique. Your best technique is not increase the one that you know is going to knock him out. So when I step forward on the right foot, I'm wrong-footed generally. But look what I do. And this is your drill. Put your hand up. Right, I've gone one. Now I've done that cover. But what's this drill? One. Can you see what I've done?
You're flexible.
Yeah. Can you see what's happening? Ready? One. Watch this bit. Watch my hand. Did you see they come together?
Yeah.
Did you see they come together? What I trained myself is to take that together. So, again full. So we look at that position. So I didn't do one, grab, strike. That's quite mechanical. I went back to what I feel karate was really about, which I know what it's about. I'm no different, I'm a karate bloke. I've spent my whole life doing it. I've done this. Up again. One. Hand. And that's it, isn't it? Can you hand? The whole lot together. And he will not, however strong he is, he will not be able to hold my weight up as I come through in that position. Okay? So, can you see I've got a distance? I'll just use that movement. One. Now this is what I want you to practice. Stand just normal now. Put your left hand out, we're going through this. I want you to practice. Okay? Again. Again, left hand. Just practice. Put your right hand out. Just practice. Just touch his hand. Just sit.
Just to see if he resists?
No. I'm playing with you. Right. I'm just looking at your body. Right. So what I'm doing is put your right hand again. I'm just sort of just touching the hand. And just pull back. I'm just feeling it. Can you see that? So again, if I touch the hand, pull back. Right now, what I want you to learn to do, again, if I touch, pull back, just learning how to go with his body. As opposed to saying, this is the technique you do, you don't. What you find out is you feel how they feel on you.
Yeah.
And you got that good techniques there, Carl, good techniques, right? And you find out that suddenly, because they're pushing in on you and you're practicing these things, you think, could I use what I've been practicing?
Yeah.
You don't need me or anybody else to say, no, that won't work, yes it will. Because you'll stand there and you'll feel and go, oh fuck me, I can't use that.
Yeah. And you know what position you're in and you think, yeah, will that come over?
Or you'll say, well, for me to use that, I've got to get myself in the right position.
Yeah.
And then you'll say, well, if I move my foot like that.
Yeah.
And so you play. And so you can now see what karate is about. Karate in martial arts has no use in war. There's no two ways about that. So you had to be used for another thing. But now, because we're a disarmed society, okay, we are a disarmed society in this country, we need to be able to look after ourselves. So what I looked at, if you think of this, for example, if you look at Sanshin, right? Now I practice Sanshin, so there's all this sort of strangeness about Sanshin, you know, and how people talk about this Sanshin stance. It's actually very good for health, about your back. But I had actually practiced that coming through like that. You see, we've done this. Can you see?
That's right. See movement in that.
Yeah. Now watch this leg. Can you see what I've done? Through. Now look at, I'm going to show you how I'm loading up. One, hips, loading, okay. What they call the kinetic chain, all down my back, internal, external obliques, right across my back, okay. Loaded up, that's my step, okay. Twisting round, now it's all coming out. Body weight coming forward. And that's the power. And what am I doing? I'm not doing that for the power, which I am. I'm doing that to get myself in position. So what I've done is got myself in position, loaded up, and finished the blow. And because I've dropped that ego thing, I don't have to say I'm tougher anymore, because I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. We're all going to die one day, and that's the fact of life. So, but what I found, right, is the stuff that I've been showing you, for all that it's worth, right, it's about how to use your body. If you can use your body, you can really up your game. Do you know what it boils down to? It just boils down to, can I knock him out? Can I fucking knock him out? That's all it is. And you look at it and think, but if you get so scared, you won't be able to knock him out anyway. You won't be able to learn, because you're so scared, it'll be like going like that, you know. But if you, yeah, because you're scared of it. You don't want to upset him, so you've lost already. So as you're facing him, it's, can I knock him out? And you say to yourself, can I? And you look at him. And then the next bit is, have I trained to be able to knock him out? And guess what? We've already covered the stuff for that. That's just as simple as that, isn't it? We've already covered that. We'll just previously just carry on. Because it is as simple as that. All your other stuff, Thai boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they're all things that you do. But what I'm talking about is the things that you do for a street fight, which is a little bit different. All those other ones are supports. You've got to have sessions where you're not going, I've got to hit that bag 7,000 times and kill myself. Yeah. You've got to start now being clever. Yeah. Okay? So now... Oh, did that feel good? Yeah, it's nice stuff. Even like it's good then. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? That's good, isn't it? That's good help.
I have to breathe out because...
Oh, sorry, I didn't caught you on the way. Yeah, put it up there.
Using strength.
Powerful, yeah.